Alright, I'm Sovereign Sage. So it's been a long time since I've done Genshin stuff. I've mostly taken a break. But they had me do a survey today to ask me about a quest that I had accepted and I never did it. So I couldn't really give them any feedback on it. So I went ahead and started that quest. I'm also trying to hurry because Nilo's banner ends in 2 days and then they're going to be adding the new add-on to the story, I guess, for Halloween. Where I guess we have to go fight Skara, because why would we not do that? Him and his giant fucking electro mecha Gundam like a freak. But so before I do that, I thought I would mess around with some missions to level up my characters a little more. I've also been like stockpiling a lot of health items and stuff. Even though it's not really, it's like I have more stuff for reviving and like attack and defense. When it comes to actual health items themselves, I don't really have a whole lot. I don't think I do anyway. Kazuha gave me this today and it was fucking weird. I don't have him. I never got a chance to get him. I tried like for a whole month and didn't get him. So I'm kind of frustrated about that because I try really hard to get characters that I want and then I don't get them. And then it's funny because then when I don't try, then they do give the character to me. So I don't know. So this is her. So I've been trying to get her. So far I haven't put a whole lot of wishes onto this banner. And they've only given me Shanling, which I'm like, what the fuck? So we'll see how that goes. I mean, if I get her, I get her. If not, I guess it's another loss for me. I didn't get Sino or Venti either. So I'm kind of frustrated with this game. I mean, I know it's a gacha game. That's the way this game plays. But a part of me does feel like it really is unfair at times. Because there are people who get like the main character in one pool. And then there are other people like me who put in everything they got and they still get nothing. And then you get these one people who literally get every fucking character in the banner in like 10 pulls. And it really does feel unfair. It really does. Playing this game for like the last 2 years that I've been playing it, going on 3 years, it really does feel unfair. It really does. It honestly does. Oh, I already have Albedo. I mean, this was my chance to try to max out his Crystarium, or not Crystarium, Constellation, but I guess I didn't really care because I kind of just wanted her. I like the way she plays. She's a sword character, and I like sword characters more. I really do hope I can get her, but like I said, if I do, I do. If not, it's whatever at this fucking point. So right now we're doing that quest. I'm gonna go ahead and spend all of this on money. I really do like the Egyptian sounding music. So right now I'm doing that quest that they had me do a survey on. I couldn't really say any feedback because I hadn't tried it. So far we were sent by this guy to find a group of researchers that had fell into like this hole, like a sinkhole or something. And now we're here with the one girl. Weird. We're here with the girl and her father, and we're here with the researcher, and we're trying to find our way out of here. I literally just started it. There's this girl and her father who's with us, then we have a researcher, and then there's like 2 other guys, but they like stayed behind or whatever. So we went along with the girl and her father to try to explore the ruins, to look for a way out, and that's what we're doing. And they fight alongside you, so.
From whence you came.
Yeah, what if I could?
A touch of frost.
Music is so loud. Yeah, so they only show up to help you fight stuff, then they like disappear into thin air. Let's keep moving. The threats are eliminated. Hold on a minute. Yeah, so they had me do a survey, asking me about missions and what I liked about this version of the game. The only thing that kind of bothers me about this game, though, is every time there's an update, I feel like it keeps taking up more and more memory on my console. Like, there's a way to work around that. I'm not like an expert technician or anything, but you would think that the next update patch would just replace the one that I already have, like have it do like an override bullshit. But for some reason it don't. Every time there is an update for this game, it sucks up a lot of memory. So like I have like 200 and I want to say 15 gigabytes of memory. And every time the file is uploading, it'll drop it all the way down to like 100 and like I want to say 60 or 70 something. And then once it's done downloading, then it goes back up to the 200 and something, but it won't be like the 215. It'll drop it to like 210. It still takes like 3 or 4 gigabytes off. And I don't know why it's been doing that, but it's been doing that. And there's nothing I can do about it, because they're getting ready to update it again once in another 2 days. Once Nilo's banner ends, basically. It kind of gives you an idea, too, when they're going to add the new update if you pay attention to what the time on the banners say. Either that's the time when it ends and they replace the banner, because they're going to be adding Nahida to Dendro Archon, and they're going to be adding that new girl, Layla. So I've known about Layla for a while now. There's already been leaks of how both of them play for Nahida, the Dendro Archon, Kusanali, and how Layla plays. Layla's another sword character as well. And the Dendro Archon is a catalyst character, which I'm just like, why would you do that? But, I guess it makes sense. Scarab! So, they're adding them. Like I said, I've been having really bad luck trying to get the god characters. The only one they've ever given me is the Electro one. And I can't get any other one. I've literally been trying. I've already lost out on getting Venti and Zhongli like 3 or 4 different times now, and it's really absurd. Live in the desert, who lived in the desert with me before I can even remember. This is actually my first time going this deep into the desert. I thought it would just be boring sand everywhere. Didn't expect it to be so full of surprises. Actually, it's my first time this deep in the desert as well. No wonder you're struggling on this trip. Looks like everyone here is a desert rookie. Tell us about your life in the desert. Think it's a passing from your experiences in the past. There is nothing to talk about. That's what you always say. It's not like you have some big secret to hide or something. Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to read while fucking looking for treasure and stuff at the same time. Oh my god. Oh! What was that about? Well, he's a wind character. Blow it off. Stop, drop, and roll, Hazo. Huh? Alright.
I'm liking the look of this.
What the flying fuck? It's so hard for me to pay attention to what they're saying at the bottom of the screen when I'm trying to actually play. I mean, I've sent them notes before, because they want feedback on the game, and I've told them, if you're going to have your characters talk, you need to have it narrated, because it's very hard to try to read at the bottom of the screen while I'm focusing on what the fuck I'm doing, and it's hard to do both. I have ADHD, man. I can only focus on so many things at once. Alright. I want that dendro thingy over there. That's my ADHD. My ADHD is doing it again. Fuck the enemy. I want this. I want this. Shinies! Damn it. Coming for my ass. What are these red thingies? What is this? What is that? What the fuck? Hey, are you invisibling around me? Stop that. Stop. Oh my god.
My blade.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cannon me on. I saw it and did nothing.
Swift and merciful.
Yeah. Stop invisibiling around me. Stop it. Son of a bitch.
One with my blade.
Illusion shattered.
Wow. Okay.
I'm liking the look of this.
Every time he says that, it sounds like a thing. Don't you fucking... Ugh. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. Were they above me? Look at his legs freaking out. I'm looking for the, Dendro... Okay. You see the white stars on my map? Those are Dendroculises, and I need them. Where'd they be, though? Oh no. I need a fire character. Because this counts as a fucking domain. I don't... Hold on, which one's invisible? Well, that means we're gonna have to use Shanling, and this is not gonna be ideal, because throwing the bear and hoping it hits the torch in time, it doesn't. So, we need... Come over here.
Shine down.
Okay.
Nice and spicy.
Oh, that bear makes me want to fucking lose my shit. I hope it isn't timed. Because if it's timed, I'm gonna have to forget the treasure. Okay. Well, some of them are, and what is the... Oh, that's that thingy. Okay. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Okay. Mike. I don't know how far this dungeon is. I've never been in here before. Okay, I can't walk. I can't run. I hate when they do that.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
God, the way he says that. Please, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let us run. Oh, fucking door! Yeah. I'm an asshole. I break the jaws of the Templar. Oh my god. Fuck. Here? Alright. I know there was something behind me, but I really would just want to guide the Sealy. We can worry about that other shit later on. Motherfucker. Something is wrong. Let's go ask him.
I'm liking the look of this.
Not yet. That's the second one I've found like that. What are you? What is this? So like how it says investigate, but I can't do anything. Oh yeah, the clearance. Oh, I bet you that was that other elevator. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Kenzo, what the fuck? Hold on. Yeah, 'cause it's a domain, they won't let me climb the wall. Oh no, I need that. What the fuck? So that other one I came down, was it also like that? Hold on a minute. I like the music in this place, it's pretty good. I don't see it. Maybe it's under me? Sent it up. Wait, in domains you can't climb up the wall, so what's the point? Jump right over it. Yeah, my stamina drains fast in here. The only thing that sucks about that is this is a one-time dungeon, so whatever I don't get in here, I basically lose forever. Oh, my shoulder itches. Hate when my shoulder does that, because that's where I have my mic at, so every time I go to like itch near my collarbone, my mic will just get moved around and it don't sound great. We've been walking around for a while without making any progress, so why don't you take a little time to rest? Are you kidding? It's hardly been any time at all. And you're already thinking of resting? I said it before, didn't I? I'm an indoorology researcher. I should never have came out in the middle of nowhere like this. Wait a minute, Paimon's confused. Wasn't the archaeology mission your idea? Jet, Jabale, or whatever, and Anoctago only came because you hired them, right? Yes, that's correct. Huh, so it was your idea. Then why have you been dragging your feet this whole time? If we didn't know the truth, Paimon would think that Jabero must have kidnapped you to get some legendary treasure in the ruins or something. You're funny, Paimon. My may be a grump, but he'd never do something like that. Yeah, that's the daughter-father pair. He doesn't say anything. Don't get mad at Paimon. Paimon's only telling it like it is. Don't bully Paimon. I'm sorry, my father really isn't a bad guy, believe me. Then why is Tirzad so unmotivated? It's because I don't care for the topic at all, if it weren't for this accursed stone slate. I'm always being told to be original in my research and to find material that no one else has ever worked on before. What's the value of meeting or of research if everyone is just following the herd? Or reproducing each other's work? Or so I've been told. But what am I compared to such a long-standing academic tradition and all my seniors in research? I'm no academic genius, so what can I think of that others can't? There are no academic gaps left these days, and I can identify and feel. Paimon doesn't really get academic stuff either, but since this is your job, you should take it seriously. I do. I give it my all. Why else would I have spent so much more to come to this Archon-forsaken place? It's funny, but the Scarlet Sand Slate was actually the research project of a relative of mine. She was originally a young researcher with limitless promise, but one day she left the family behind and eloped with some wild boy from who knows where. I heard that they fled into this desert back in those days. Unfortunately, I was a kid then and only saw her a few times. I can't even remember what she looked like. All the more reason to buck up. Since you're researching the same thing, there's a chance for a reunion, isn't there? Fate is an unpredictable thing, after all. Even if we really did meet again, and even if we really recognize each other, how could I even face her? The way I am now, I'm no different from a stray dog living off the scraps thrown away by others. Since I'm incapable of constructing any new theories, all I can do was take my chances in the field and see if I could dig up any new materials to base my paper on. Though, when it comes to King Deshret, the academic community has long since concluded that he was just another self-destructible tyrant. Speaking of which, she must have left this stone slate behind when she left back then, because even she knew this lousy thing had no research value. And yet I took it to be a treasure. The silly stone slate must have been out of my mind to think I'd really been able to stumble upon something. Still, Paimon doesn't think you should lose heart. Because, we often make surprising discoveries while exploring ruins like this, right? There will at least be treasure chests for sure. It's also good to see everything with your own eyes. That's right. Paimon might not really get super difficult research, but there's so much stuff in big ruins like these. If you take a good look around, there's got to be something you can write about, right? None of you have ever done serious academic work. How could you possibly understand me or the difficulties of being a researcher? Stop talking like a child. The academia might control the route to academic publication, but they don't have a monopoly of knowledge itself. If this is all you know about King District, then you should have abandoned academia from the very beginning, because it's clear you won't get any results. Father, you're just a paid mercenary. What right do you have to comment on my ideas? So far you seem to have pretty little in the way of professional credentials. As a researcher, that much you already admitted yourself. Me? I'm you. Does that get so worked up that the blood rushes to his head, causing him to faint? Oh, will he be alright? We should keep a close eye on him after this and not let him drink anymore. He must not have completely sobered up yet when Father made him so mad that all the blood rushed to his head. That was weird, though. Why'd you have to get so mad at him? We can't stop just because he keeps dragging his feet. But we can't just leave him here either. I'll stay behind to keep him safe. Meanwhile, you and Jet keep looking for an exit. Well, what should we do? Time's a-wasted. You're right. Let's go then. Leave Tazad to my father. You'll have nothing to worry about. I'll come with you. Her father's like, fuck this motherfucker. That's just the attitude he has. Let's get a move on and up to Waddling. Yeah, I'll do that. Her father looks like he belongs in fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I shit you not. Take me up so I can see the river.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
Where the hell are we now? Huh? Look at that thing! I'm just looking around to make sure there's nothing else. This thing better not get up. It's probably a good thing I brought Haza with me, because so far in this dungeon I've been coming against stuff that's like buried in the sand, and you need a wind character to get rid of it. Like, I didn't even know, but I just keep him in my team all the time now, but I didn't realize that I was gonna need him. Guess that was a lucky break. How familiar. Beep! It's good, and it explodes. It's moving. Looks like a lot like the one we just knocked down. Still, it doesn't look like it's going to attack us. Once, on second thought, it can float in the air just like Paimon. Does that make them distant relatives? Paimon would sooner be related to a pigeon. Beep. It's a Rubik's Cube. This thing's making weird noises again. What's that sound coming from anyway? Or where's that sound coming from anyway? And is it really not going to turn on us out of the blue? Don't let your guard down. Can you try talking to a Paimon? Look, you two are about the same size, so you should be able to talk to each other, right? How is Paimon supposed to talk to it? Oh, you're messing with Paimon on purpose, aren't you? It looks like some sort of device. Should we pick it up and try using it? It's like, don't you touch me. You scared Paimon? It doesn't seem to want to do that. Can you understand it yet? I can't understand the meaning, but I can get the feeling. What a weird thing. Whoa. Oh, I think it likes you a lot, Paimon. You both really look cute. Paimon told you we're nothing alike. Well, yeah, you're round and cute, Paimon, and it seems a little pokey, but it's still very cute. Paimon totally doesn't get your standards for cute. I think Paimon's cute too. Now isn't the time for this. The way I see it, Paimon doesn't get it, but Sovereign does. I don't know why it's here, or what it's used for, but maybe Tazar will understand it if we get it back to him to have a look at it. You... what should I call you anyhow? Paimon floats, but you're a little lower off the ground, so I'll call you Ben Ben. Oh my god. You like this name too, that's great. How do those two even communicate? Jet's a strange one. How it's communicating with technology, weird, we do it every day. Amazing! She is amazing in a weird sort of way, how my smug face. Must be so boring hanging around here by yourself. Why don't you come with us? Needless to say, Sovereign is pretty great too. As for Paimon, she might act a little superior, but she's a good kid who thinks about her companions. You'll definitely come to like her in time. Paimon doesn't act super anything. Anyway, Paimon's not gonna fly lower for anyone. Otherwise, Paimon will breathe in a whole load of sand. Come look for my father with us. He may look mean, but actually, well, he is actually kind of mean. But that's just how it is, how he is with outsiders. He's nice once you get to know him. And even though Tazar is a useless researcher, he's not actually a bad guy, right? And you might even be able to save his research. It's like, what? Well, want to come with us? That's great, it said yes. Really, are you guys really talking to each other? Don't worry, Paimon. Ben and I are already joined at the hip, right? Well, let's go back to where my father is. Maybe Tazar has already woken up. Provided he doesn't open his eyes only to see Jabrail and get mad that he passed out again. You never know. Close encounters! Oh, yeah. I'm still... Oh, I can bring up my menu. I thought this was considered a domain. I thought I couldn't, but apparently I can. Oh my god. I thought that said 2019 for a minute, and I was about to say, what the fuck? Also, that almost looks like the symbol on the back of Hazo's thing. It literally looks a lot like it. You see that thing on the bottom? See it on his side? It kind of does. I mean, it's the same colors. Clearance bullshit. Yeah, so they asked me about this mission. They were like, what do you think about it? And I was like, well, I can't really give you any feedback because I haven't done it yet. So that's why I thought I would do it now. They often will have me do surveys for them. Anybody can do them. It's not just me. But I always do them. And they give you like 30,000 gold in-game for doing it.
Swift and merciful.
Illusion shattered.
Like, you get rewarded in-game if you complete them. Yeah, so that guy's woken up already. Father, I brought another new friend back. Look, this is the friend we just met. Its name is Ben Ben. Yeah, that's because that's what she calls it. Oh, Tazar's awake. Looks like things are going well with Father. I don't know how you came to that ridiculous conclusion, but let's not discuss that for now. What I'm most concerned about now is, what is this thing? Didn't I just introduce you? This is our new friend Ben. This doesn't seem like something that could be classified as a friend, could it? Doesn't this look like a little like the same thing that just attacked us? You don't have a lot of friends, do you, Trazard? No, I don't. Wait, what does that have to do with this? You're way too uptight. Just need an open mind, and you'll be swimming in friends in no time. Isn't that right, Ben? And you're too lax. So you don't know what Ben Ben is either? Its type must be related to the ruin guards. I don't know exactly how to operate it though. But this unique kind doesn't attack outsiders and can even communicate to a certain extent. I don't remember reading anything about this. Terzad? What is it? Isn't that amazing news? This is the material that no one has worked on before. Huh? Wait a minute, could it be? No, it's too early to celebrate just yet. Maybe I was too narrow-minded and just skipped any irrelevant prior research on it. Maybe someone has already published 10 travesties, or whatever, and thoroughly studied Ben's at genealogy. Why does this guy always jump to the worst conclusions? Wait a minute, something doesn't seem right about it. What is it? Are you... Ben seems to be reacting to Jazad's stone slate. Jazad, pick the stone slate up and walk towards Ben. I hired you, don't tell me what to do. Whoa. It's huge. Ben, you're amazing. Is it analyzing it? Paimon doesn't completely understand what it's saying, but it seems happy. Small portion of the slate lit up. What does it mean? Do you have any idea, Terzad? It's hard to say. Only a portion was lit up. Besides, I've told you all before. Rigor is key to academic research, and you don't want to jump to conclusions, right? Yes, that's true. It looks like we'll have to find a way to light up the rest of the stone slate, right? Hold on, I have a serious request to make of you. And this has nothing to do with Jabrail or Jet, so I kindly ask the two of you give us some space. Huh? You gonna reveal some kind of secret? Come on, I want to hear it too. Jet, mind your own business. But Father, we're all companions here. Doesn't that make it our business? Fine, I'll give you all the space you want. Let's go, Ben. What's the matter? Why are you getting so serious all of a sudden? Can you help me take care of this stone slate? Huh? Isn't it really important? It is, and that's why I want you to take care of it. And to be honest, seeing it light up like that makes me uneasy. I don't trust myself if something were to happen. Besides, that weird thing also seems to have some sort of response to it. That weird thing, you mean Ben? Wouldn't it be better to give the stone slate to Jed to look after? No, I mean absolutely not. How do I put this? Alright, I don't trust Jabrail. I feel like he has an ulterior motive, and since Jed is his daughter, they're obviously going to be in the same camp. Jabrail might be a man of few words, but Paimon thinks he's very reliable. Could you be overthinking this, Terzad? Jet said it before. He's from the desert. Can you really trust the desert people? I'd sooner believe that Boniface didn't defraud me. What do you think? My backpack's pretty big. The stone slate isn't heavy either. Paimon guesses so. You're the only ones I can rely on in this vast sea of sand. You received the scarlet sand slate that Terzad entrusted to you. It's turning into the LOZ. Fine, we'll take care of it for you for the time being. You're a huge help. Alright, so activate the Scarlet Sand Slate possesses a special clearance that will allow you to control various devices within the King's ruins left behind. As you adventure further in, the Scarlet Sand Slate will progressively display key locations throughout the ruins. Follow the slate's guidance and use special clearance to unlock these devices, and you may yet reach places that none before you ever have. Don't know why I read it so fucking slow like that. I think it's funny, people are mad that when it comes to these tutorials, they keep using Ether as the main tutorial character, and there's people that are super mad about it. I personally don't care. I mean, sometimes for the event things, I guess it would be nice to see Lumine for these, but I don't care if they use him. He's actually the main character for this game anyway. Like, the true actual story is that Ether is the good one and Lumine is the one who turned evil and betrayed him. That's actually the true story of Genshin. But when it comes to games like this, they will set it up towards like gender based. There's a lot of other games that do the exact same shit. It's like if the main character, like God Eater 3 as an example, the main character is obviously a male with short silver hair, but they let you play as the female counterpart where you get to create your own character. I think Persona 3 Festival, I have that game as well. It was the exact same way. The other one on the PSP, you could choose between the male character or a female character. I think the actual male character from Persona 3, his actual real name was, I think it was Minato Arasato. And then in the movie they changed it to Yuki or some shit. But it's kind of like how the character from Persona 5, his real name is Akira Kurosu. But with those types of games, they let you name the character yourself, but the actual names are what they are in the mangas. So I really don't care. I mean, when this game first came out, people were mad because there wasn't a female option. So they actually rewrote the whole story for this game. When this game originally came out, it was not Aether and Lumine, it was just Aether. He was the main character, and the game's story was different, where he was just searching for the gods for a different reason. But because people got mad that they couldn't play as a female character, they then gave him a twin and changed the story. Even the opening intro was completely changed and rewritten. So, originally this is not what this game was going to be. They completely like rewrote it because people got mad. She's on one of the tutorials. She's right here. She's right here getting all wet and shit. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna need that stone things where I came back from up there. I need to get that thing. Hold on a minute. Before I talk to her, hold on. Yeah, I know, I hear it. Okay, hold on. Does it not... Oh, do I need to, hold on. Come on. Fucking menu hates me. Do I need to equip it like a device, huh? That's what I'm looking for. New words have appeared on the stone slate. View it? Oh my god, what is this? 10,000 palaces have become hidden under the sands, and none are left to tell of the king's rule. But follow ye the trail of the wind, and the secret wisdom shall guide you to rediscover the king's dreams. Primal barrier of the right. Okay. Yeah, they told me about this, that if you followed it, it leads you to hidden treasures or some shit. The emergence of this text signifies the beginning of a great journey. Follow the guidance you receive, open paths with clearance, and document what you see along the way. At the desert's very edge stands a palace whose main form is entombed beneath the sands. King Destret's realm awaits ahead. So you can continue. Yeah, I know I need to talk to her. I was gonna use the slate to get me up there. Want that. Fuck. Maybe I can get it later. I don't know what's wrong with that. Like, are you kidding me? Hey, are you done whispering to each other yet? Drazah is ready to set off now. We should find an exit as soon as possible. I don't need you to speak for me. That said, I am indeed ready to set off wherever. Great! It's been a productive day, and I've got a feeling that we'll find a way out in no time. Ben and I will go on ahead. Everyone else can follow us. Jed and Ben sure have hit it off. That's good, right? Probably not. Let it be known, I actually like Egyptian shit a lot. I've always been fascinated with it ever since I was younger. It's like Egyptian and Japanese things are the things in the world that intrigue me the most. They're like the two things that interest me the most, I should say. I should have read the tutorial on those barrier things. I don't know what I'm doing here. Ugh. Ah. All that for my cabbage. It said play gameplay tutorial. That's weird. This game's never done that before. Usually all of the tutorials are like still images with words. They've never actually given you an actual tutorial to watch. Shouldn't have done that. Those things are gonna activate. Go around it. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Get in there! Oh my god, why are you so slow?
See, just follow my intuition.
Just go behind it. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Woo! Oh, there it is. Yeah. I know how to do most of the puzzles in here. Look at this fucking thing. Oh, okay.
I'm liking the look of this.
I like how it just froze for a minute. It was like, okay, I got a trophy for that. That's why it's lagging everything. Every time I get something in this game, it does that. What the fuck? So I keep thinking it's like a domain. And domains, you can bring up that menu like that, but this doesn't count as a domain. I keep on feeling like it does though, but it's not. So what the hell? Like this menu here. If you're in domains, you can't pull that menu up. Probably have to fight this thing, I would imagine. Get! Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, hold on.
From whence you came, forth my blade.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Damn it.
Nice and spicy!
A touch of frost. Bring it on!
Okay, hold on. Gotta make sure they didn't hide anything up here. Funny enough, you would have thought they would have. I like how Hazo's the only one who's taking damage. It's kind of funny. What the hell?
Shine down!
Oh yeah, I forgot they appear to help me.
Twist and mercy.
They haven't appeared in so long, I forgot.
Fracture. Confess.
Because they're dressed exactly like the enemies in this region, I keep on thinking that they're my enemies, but they're not.
One with my blade.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Submit for justice.
Yeah. Fired.
I'm liking the look of this.
Now that lag. Alright. Look around for a minute. Yeah, I thought so. Every time I enter something, if I just slow down and look around, it's because they hide treasure chests and shit in the environment. You can feel a breeze. The exit must be close by. Keep looking. We'll be out of here in no time. We can finally leave. Although, it's certain to be nothing but sand for miles around out there. At least we'll be able to see the sky. That's true. Where do you guys get all that energy from? First it's exploring, then it's fighting. Let's slow down a little. You and Father are the same age, aren't you, Trizad? How many times have we stopped to rest so far? The mind of a child, the body of an old man. Jeez. I told you, I'm an indoor, forget it. I'm the employer, so just listen to me. Everyone rests with him for a while. Oh, if it isn't not to go. There you are. When the door on the other side suddenly opened, I knew you'd found an exit. I brought Cyrus and the others. Wow, that was pretty brave of you. What if it wasn't a shortcut at all, but a trap? You've got a point. You mean that it didn't even occur to you? Well, everything worked out fine in the end. We've reunited, haven't we? That's enough. By the way, we've got a new member here. That's great. That's a free monster for you. But it's better to be cautious at all times like this. But isn't it great that we don't have to double back on rendezvous? Now we can leave at the exit together. Follow the wind and find your way out, but don't let your guard down. Okay, got it. What the holy shit, dude? Is this just nothing up here, or what? Why is it shaped so... Yeah, where the fuck does this go? Huh? Oh, wait, I think I know where I am. Yeah, that was the door. This was the door where we started at. This is the door that opened. That's the door he's talking about. Because when we first started this mission, this door was closed. So that guy just followed the path to here. So we didn't really get all that far. It's almost like we doubled back. We literally returned to where we started from. What was the point of that then? I mean, yeah, we got that door open, but it doesn't like... We're literally where we started. Don't even do it. It sucks I couldn't get those 2 dendronucleuses because I couldn't get the thing to lift. It kept saying you don't have enough clearance. Don't do anything I wouldn't. Can I have that? Cool.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
So is that it then? I did say quest completed, so I'm gonna take that as I did it. I didn't mean to hit that. I don't know why. No, it's not over yet. I was about to say, like, that wasn't an end. Look at them assholes over there. Oh my god, I hate how this game does that sometimes. Oh my god, please, just open the menu I want. Stop being so retarded. Like I was saying, I was like, there's no way that could be the end. But like I was also saying before I cut myself off, this game does that where it'll like start and end a quest and then you have to manually accept the next part of it. It should automatically be set. They make you go back in your menu to accept the second half and it's like, what the fuck? Hey, do all of you want to fight me? What is this?
You are not welcome here.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Where do you think you are?
Don't worry, you're not.
Shine down!
Forward, my blade!
There is no escape!
One with my blade! Come back here! From whence you came!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Damn right I did.
I'm liking the look of this.
You want this one? Yeah. I don't care about that. It's a random event. Don't care. Feels like something keeps slowing him down for a minute. Did you see that? The hell? Bro. Paimon never thought that there'd be such a place in the deserts called an oasis, dear. A gem on Golden Staten. It's quite safe around here, right? I can finally relax. Can Ban get wet? It shouldn't be a problem, right? Actually, let's keep it away from water. While Terzad is resting, the rest set up a campsite. Her eyes! What was that? Lumine is turned into a terrifying desert nightmare creature. What the fuck was her face? Father seems a little... Maybe he's recalled his past life in the desert. If only he'd tell us some stories of his past at night. Beep, boop, beep. I am a blonde girl. Don't you fucking... They run away from you when you try to chase them. Yeah? Finally got the chance to put my feet up. I should really plan ahead for my next job now. What is he, in the fucking tree? No, it's just the cursor is pretty high up. I wonder if a paper can be written from Ben and Jet's interactions. But which field would it belong to? I don't know. Fruit. So we gotta go find her father? Guess we can catch the wind currents, get up there. Woo! Watch him be like, why have you followed me up here? Damn it, this menu fucking hates me. I hate the quick menu. See, it doesn't work. You're supposed to hold L1 and then go right on the right joystick. You're supposed to aim it in what direction you want. I aim it in the right direction and it never works for me. It'll always pull up the character select screen and that's not even what I clicked. It does that to me 99% of the time. And it's annoying. Watch this be like the grave of her mother or something. What is it? It isn't anything important. Whose gravestone is this? Who knows? Maybe it belongs to a nameless researcher who once tried their luck like Terzad, but it didn't roll high like he did. King Distret's secrets rarely reveal themselves to mortals. Terzad gave you the stone slate, right? How did you know? Keep it safe. Is it important? You can't be unaware of its value, surely. Well, its value to whom? To our employer, of course. After all, he is depending on it to write his paper. Anyway, let's head back. We shouldn't keep Jet and the others waiting for too long. Her father is straight up a JoJo Bizarre Adventure character. The golden sandstorm and burning sun will exorcise the darkness on your behalf, guiding you who perish here and returning your spirit to the eternal oasis. Oh my god. Riddles. Huh? Wait, who the holy fuck is that? No, it was nothing. From a distance, those sticks almost look like fucking D-Luke for a minute. Am I losing it? So, Sovereign, I heard from Natagal that you beat up Storm Terror and were made an honorary knight for that achievement. Pardon me, but while you are quite skilled, are you really that powerful? Of course, Sovereign's a hero in Mondstadt. You tell him about your adventures in Mondstadt, then you tell me about your adventures in Liyue. That's amazing. Well, books have been my only companion since I can remember, and I've never had the chance to travel far. Actually, this is my first time traveling so far from home. Right, Terzad's an indorology researcher, right? Well, that sounds so lame. I don't know what to admit, but my life has been bland if compared to all yours. Just like this desert, it's practically impossible for those who lack strength to find a single unoccupied oasis. If you're so unhappy, then why not do something else? How about being a traveling merchant like Natsuko? Or do something you're good at, like me and my father. That's not at all bad, is it? It's not that easy. I come from a family of academics, so I've been receiving training like this since I was a child. Like how a farmer's son learns to farm or a blacksmith's son learns to strike iron. Well, I'm not doing great and can't compare to the talented and established researchers of my family. But as things stand, I'm afraid I can't do anything else. I guess I drank a little too much earlier. Why am I even telling you all of this? Well, just laugh if you want to. I think you're being too stubborn. There's always a choice in life. I mean, just look at Boniface and I. We weren't born as traveling merchants, and no one in our families has even been to Sumeru. But we're still here with the northern wind at our backs. We don't regret our choice at all. Seeing the boundless world unfold between our eyes fills us with a sense of freedom. Yeah, I think too. Shouldn't it be I too think? Okay, I can't read. I too think that you're taking things a little too seriously, Terzad. Right, like the relative you mentioned earlier. Didn't she give up her family's rules, traditions, and everything else to live the life she wanted to? Maybe she's somewhere in this very desert just like us, bathing under the milky white rays of the moonlight, and braving the dry night breeze, while looking back at the great day she just had. If only I had an iota of her courage. I never knew making decisions would be this difficult because I've never given them any thought. I think I've lived the life I wanted for as long as I can remember. That's really... Making choices is never easy. Is that so? Choosing one means giving up on the rest. Wait, is this like saying that there are 10 tasty dishes in front of Paimon, and that choosing one will make the other 9 vanish? Oh no, if only there were 10 Paimons to choose one each. It's like the branches on a tree. While they come from the same roots, there's endless division makes it so that some may not touch each other for decades or even centuries. Only when the entire tree withers and its trunk decays will those separated branches finally meet in the soil. Speaking of which, why did you choose to leave the desert, Father? You rarely mention your past, so all I see is very difficult. From Terzad, I can't read. I don't have family traditions, and I don't even remember my mother's face. I only have you, and you only have me. There's no large tree and branches that tie us together. You might have left the desert long ago, and this might be my first time seeing it for myself, but I have this feeling that we are like grains of sand here in the desert. No family, no objective, but we are pretty free. Jet. The desert holds only the past. It has no future. If what lies beneath the sand and wind